Star 99.1 New York.
Coming up in less than 15 minutes, your chance to get tickets to the Shelter Tour starring Jars of Clay. And when we play, we have an extra lifeline for you. His name is Peter Furler, and he's with us right now in the studio. Peter, good to see you.
Johnny, how are you, mate?
Good. And happy Canberra Day to you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a big day for me today. Yeah.
Now, that is a celebration in Australia. What is Canberra Day?
Well, Canberra is actually a capital city of Australia, and Aussies are definitely world renowned for taking their holidays. I'll leave it at that. We have about 364 a year. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and the other one we just take off because of all the holidays.
It's great to have you with us. Find out more at peterfurler.com. So what have you been up to in the last couple of months?
We haven't talked to you in so long.
Yeah, I haven't been out. I've been kind of I've been trying to avoid travelling. You know, I travelled for about 22 years with the Newsboys and loved it. Had a great time, and I've just been at home and enjoying that, loving life, having the greatest time of my life.
Are you a gardener?
No, I'm not a gardener. I haven't
No?
got to that yet. I've been fairly domesticated. I've kind of, you know, I get to bed before 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock now, so it's a big...
What do you
know.
mean, are you a gardener?
Well, he said it was at home, and so I was just curious, when he's at home, what does that mean?
Well,
What
I
are you doing?
I went and I love jalapeno peppers,
Oh.
and so I went and I got some and I put them in one of the planter, and I tried that, but it didn't work.
Oh, wait, I was
Yeah.
going to suggest you bring some to
I'm
Johnny
gonna,
next time.
Yeah, I'm
going
going
to
to go to Publix. They grow them great.
Yeah, they do. We don't have Publix, but that's okay.
No, we tried to grow some jalapeno peppers ourselves a couple of years ago, and they, you know, you go to the store and like they're this big.
Yeah, yeah.
The ones we grew are like about this big.
inch,
But
yeah.
man, were they ever hot? I
Yeah,
got the
that's it.
hiccups.
I don't know what. I don't know why it is, but sometimes you just get one of them and it's quite mild, and other times you know, your hair falls out your head.
Well, yeah, well, that's
that
why
what
you.
happened?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yes. Secret's out.
Well, but I mean, I remember the first time that I put in my contact lenses after cutting jalapeno peppers. That's really painful. You
Yeah.
ever do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Yeah. More or less.
So, Peter Furler, you like to eat food that mainly makes your face go into contortions.
Yes.
Right.
Indian, Thai,
All right.
native hot.
Man, well, you and me can hang.
Anytime.
I mean, if food makes my face go into contortions, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, actually, Peter has a very strong tie to New Jersey. I don't know if you know this or not, but this is going to be a random fact.
All right,
But
what
anyway,
is it?
the Newsboys... Oh, I wasn't supposed to mention that. Okay, the Newsboys actually started out, I think it was East Orange?
West Orange.
West Orange.
Yes. It was, actually I got several firsts in New Jersey. The first time I saw snow falling out of the sky
Wow.
was in New Jersey. We were in West Orange cutting our very first record in this little studio, and it was a blizzard out, and so here are these silly Aussies out playing 3, 4 o'clock in the morning making snowmen, and the other part of it is that I didn't know that, you know, so we went out because we weren't used to cold weather, and so we all headed out and we bought ourselves long johns, you know, and we thought, well, you know, great, long johns, it's good, yeah, but nobody told us that you wear them underneath your clothes. And so it was a bit of a situation with the local authorities, you know, when we saw these 4 or 5 kind of local, these foreigner lads hanging out in the local area in their underwear.
And you didn't know how to turn on the heat either, if I remember correctly.
That's true. That is, yeah, you're well informed. Yeah, we didn't know. Well, because growing up in Aussie, we didn't have air conditioning or heating, and so we stayed in the studio for about at least the first 5 days in these blizzard conditions where, you know, I mean, you guys know what this is, where the authorities are saying over the radio, folks, stay inside, don't go outside. So we're outside playing, and then we'd come inside, and we didn't have any heat on. And so we would take turns jumping in a shower just to let hot water run on us, and then we'd run back to bed. And it was so cold. You know when it's that cold where you can't get out of bed? You know, you got your blanket on you, and you can't even get out of bed to try and warm up. And yeah, that was our first experience.
And then you discovered there is such a thing as a furnace.
That's true, yeah. About 6 days later. Yeah.
It's Peter Furler with us on Star 99.1. He's got his own career going right now, and the first single is Reach, which will be coming up available very soon here.
Pretty soon.
April the 19th, I think it is.
Yeah.
So I want to play the song here. Tell us about Reach.
Reach is the first single of my new record, and it's that we serve a God that's not only the creator of the heavens and the earth, but he's also a personal God, and he obviously we know that the greatest example of that is him sending his son Jesus, and he's a God that wants us to know Him, and He actually, you know, the Bible says He reaches out towards us with His mighty right hand, and so sometimes that's what we need too.
99.1, if the voice sounds familiar, he was the lead guy for that other band, the Newsboys.
Yeah.
And Peter, it's great to have you with us. That's Reach. It's from the first CD that's coming out. What is the title of the CD going to be?
CD's called On Fire.
On Fire.
On Fire.
Okay, great. And it's going to be available on the April the 19th. And
Did
by
you
the
notice
way,
the 3 accents? When he said it, you said it,
Yeah.
I said it,
Yeah.
it's like, whoa.
Well, and actually, I tried to put a bit more R in it than I would have normally. I'd say On Fire.
we
But, you know.
we were going to actually talk to you in Australian accents, but we figured, you know what, there's no way we could do it.
I could do Texas if you do Aussie.
Can you? All right, mate. Then do Texas.
Yeah, it's great to be here today. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wow. Good job. Good job. And congratulations, 20 years of wedded bliss with Summer.
Yeah. And it's
Man.
getting better.
20. Is it? Yeah. I'm
It's
glad
totally
to hear you
getting
say
better.
that.
Yeah, it really is. It's great. I definitely am very blessed. Have a great wife, and yeah, we just celebrated 20 years. So well, that's awesome. You know, to me, it's
It really
I mean,
is.
to everybody, it's just one of them milestones that you hit, and you don't. We didn't think about it too much the last couple of years. We didn't think, well, we've got our 20th coming up, but we just it came upon us, and it's a great time.
It's a milestone.
It's a great
Congratulations.
Well, in
you.
today's world, it's really an accomplishment, actually. You know, it's
Yeah.
to be able to hold on.
Especially with being a rock star. Dude, how do you, I mean, have you ever, I mean, because we hear the stories of rock star lives, and it's totally different if you're a Christian rock star, right? Or is it not? I mean, have you ever felt the urge to want to trash a hotel room or anything?
Well, I do have to call back to the Hampton Inn because the television's outside. No, it's not so much. I think we're all human. You know what I mean? So we've got everyone's got some issues here and there, but I think for us, it's really just been an effort, making the effort. I think one of the keys has been to we pray together, we read the Word together. They're two massive things. So we're kind of seems like we're locked in when it comes to, you know, when for years, and we didn't always do that. For years, I'd go and read the Word or read some books, and then I'd come back and maybe she was reading something else, or maybe not reading something or anything, and it was like you were kind of two ships passing in the night, you know. But when we sat down and went, let's read the book of Luke, you know, I mean, when you're both in it and you're talking about it, something special really happens. And even as a man in your house, when you're reading it and saying it out loud, it's coming out in the room. It's got power to it.
It does.
So,
man.
It
We
really
experienced
does,
that.
yeah,
Good
and that's
for you.
to me, one of the big secrets, besides the obvious things of husbands considering your wives.
Furler with us in the studio, and Peter's. It's kind of cool that he is. You know, we thought he went and retired and went to the old folks' home, but that's not the case. Peter is just one of these guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, Peter. You just cannot stop. You got to keep writing songs. You got to keep. It's just part of what you are.
That's right. I don't think I ever thought of not writing songs, or I think it was just stopping the non-stop touring. You know, it was really really, and even that I'd love to get out and do some shows again and play. But no, it's it's something that's in you. It's God gives it to you, and so you have to. There's like a fire shut up, like Jeremiah said. There's a fire shut up in your bones, and you have to let it out. And so.
Well, so I mean, when you're on the road touring, does it get to be? I mean, does it like beat you down after a while? It's like I can't wait to get off the road. I'm going crazy, and then you go and you're off the road for a while, and you're going, I can't stand it. I'm at home. I got to get on the road. Is that the case?
No, I haven't had that one. I had the first one, yes. The wanting to get off the road. But actually, even then, the last couple of years with the band, I really enjoyed it. It was the best time I had. It wasn't. There was no burnout or frustration. It was really cool. I was able to make a clear decision, and so. But no, being home, it's been great. I've had the opportunity just to make more music. I've probably written about at least over two albums worth of material just in the time. So it's been a real thrill just to be able to sit down and keep working at my music.
Now the CD comes out on the 19th of April. On Fire. Tell us about the song on your Matter of Faith.
Matter of Faith is just, it's what we long for and what we look forward to and what we believe. In the end, it's for us as Christians, it's all about faith. It's what it's not just, it's our hope in the future of that one day this world, there'll be a new heaven and a new earth, and things will be made new, and we look forward to that, and that's what Matter of Faith is about. It's a matter of fact that we have a matter of faith.
Star 99.